Is the US dollar headed towards an inevitable collapse? Find out why experts are predicting a bleak future for the world's most powerful currency. Hello everyone. Today we will discuss a very important topic, that is, US dollar has no value in the future. There have been many predictions regarding the value of the US dollar in the future. Some experts believe that the value of the US dollar will decline significantly in the coming years. In this video, we will explore the reasons behind this prediction and the possible consequences of a weakened dollar. Number 1. Economic debt. The US national debt has been a growing concern for decades, and it continues to increase every day. As of 2023, the national debt is over $31.5 trillion, which is a staggering amount. The US government has been borrowing money to finance its operations, and this debt burden puts a strain on the economy and reduces the value of the US dollar. The more the government borrows, the less valuable the currency becomes as the supply of money increases, while the demand for it remains the same. The government has been printing more and more money to pay off its debt, which has led to inflation and weakening of the dollar. Inflation occurs when there is too much money in circulation, which leads to an increase in prices. This makes it more expensive to buy goods and services, reducing the purchasing power of the dollar. The increasing debt burden also puts pressure on interest rates, which affect the cost of borrowing for individuals and businesses. The US government has attempted to address its debt problem through various means, including implementing austerity measures, increasing taxes, and reducing government spending. However, these measures have not been sufficient to address the root cause of the problem. The growing debt burden has implications for the US economy and its ability to compete globally. Number 2. Global trade. Global trade is a fundamental aspect of the world economy, and it has a significant impact on the value of the US dollar. The US dollar is the world's most widely used currency for trade, and most global transactions are conducted in dollars. This means that the demand for the US dollar is high, as many countries need it to buy goods and services from the United States. However, changes in global trade patterns can affect the value of the US dollar. For example, if a country decides to shift its trade focus from the United States to another country, this can reduce the demand for the US dollar, leading to a weakening of the currency. Similarly, in countries starting to trade in other currencies such as Chinese yuan or the euro, this can also reduce the demand for US dollars. Another factor that can affect the value of the US dollar in global trade is tariffs and trade policies. When countries implement tariffs on goods imported from the United States, this can reduce demand for those goods, leading to a reduction in the demand for US dollars. Similarly, changes in trade policies can affect the value of the dollar, as they can impact the flow of goods and services across borders. Number 3. International relations. International relations play a crucial role in determining the value of the US dollar. The US dollar is a reserve currency, meaning that it is held in significant quantities by central banks around the world as a part of their foreign exchange reserves. This gives the US dollar a level of global acceptance and demand that is unrivaled by any other currency. However, international relations can affect the demand for the US dollar. Political tensions, conflicts, and sanctions can all impact the value of the dollar. For example, when tensions rise between the United States and another country, the demand for the dollar may decrease as investors seek safer havens for their investments. Similarly, when the United States imposes sanctions on other countries, this can have a ripple effect on the global economy and impact the demand for the dollar. In some cases, countries may seek to reduce their dependence on the US dollar, leading to a weakening of the currency. Furthermore, international relations can also affect the flow of capital into and out of the United States. For example, if foreign investors become concerned about the stability of the US economy, they may pull their investments out of the country, leading to a reduction in the demand for US dollars and a weakening of the currency. Number 4. Cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies have emerged as a new and innovative form of currency that can potentially disrupt traditional financial systems. The most well-known cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, but there are many others, such as Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ripple. Cryptocurrencies are decentralized, meaning they are not controlled by any government or financial institution, and their value is determined by market demand. The rise of cryptocurrencies has the potential to impact the value of the US dollar. Some proponents of cryptocurrencies argue that they could replace traditional currencies altogether, leading to a reduction in the demand for the US dollar. Furthermore, as cryptocurrencies gain wider acceptance and adoption, they could potentially challenge the US dollar's status as the world's reserve currency. However, cryptocurrencies also face significant challenges and uncertainties, which could limit their impact on the value of the US dollar. The volatile nature of cryptocurrencies means that their value can fluctuate rapidly, and their lack of regulation raises concerns about fraud, money laundering, and other criminal activities. Moreover, the US government has taken steps to regulate cryptocurrencies, which could potentially limit their impact on the value of the US dollar. For example, the US Treasury Department has proposed new regulations that will require cryptocurrency exchanges to report transactions over $10,000, similar to the reporting requirements for cash transactions. Number 5. Political instability. Political instability can have a significant impact on the value of the US dollar. When political tensions rise or there is a lack of confidence in the stability of the US government, investors may become wary and pull their investments out of the country. This can lead to a reduction in the demand for US dollars and a weakening of the currency. Moreover, political instability can also lead to changes in government policies that can impact the value of the US dollar. For example, changes in tax policies, monetary policies, or trade policies can all affect the demand for the currency and hence its value. In some cases, the political instability can also lead to a change in government, which could potentially result in a significant shift in economic policies. Furthermore, political instability can also impact the global economy, which can in turn affect the value of the US dollar. For example, if political tensions lead to a reduction in global trade, this can impact the demand for the US dollar, as trade is a significant driver of demand for the currency. In recent years, the United States has experienced significant political instability. With diverse elections, social unrest, and polarized political climate, this has led to concerns about the stability of the US government and its impact on the value of the US dollar. Consequences. If the US dollar loses its value in the future, there will be significant consequences for the US economy and the global economy as a whole. A weakened dollar would lead to higher inflation, as the cost of imported goods would increase. This would make it more expensive for Americans to buy goods from other countries, which would reduce the standard of living for many people. Additionally, a weakened dollar would reduce the value of American assets, such as stocks and real estate, which would hurt the economy and reduce people's wealth. There are many reasons why the US dollar may lose its value in the future. If the dollar loses its value, there will be significant consequences for the US economy and the global economy as a whole. It is important for individuals and governments to be aware of these risks and take steps to protect themselves against the potential decline in the value of the US dollar. If you found this video informative, please like and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on economics and finance. Thank you for watching.